Hey, it's Nate, and today I am doing A Horse with No Name by America. This song is super easy to get started with. It's just 2 chords back and forth the whole time. Of course, there's a ton of cool extra rhythms, harmony, and details that make the recording so funky and captivating. So here's what I'll do. I will get you started playing this song even if you're a beginner. Then I'll start layering in those extra optional details in 5 levels of difficulty. I think you're gonna love playing this one. Let's jump in. All right, so first off, I recommend you get the chords and lyrics chart. There's a link down in the description, and that's gonna help you follow along and see where the chords and the lyrics line up with each other. The first of the 2 chords that we need is an E minor chord. This is the first inversion of that. And this is middle C right here, so you get the octave, but I'm playing G, B, and E in my right hand, second finger's on that B. And then 2 octaves lower, I'm just doing a single E bass note in the left hand. The other chord is a D6/9 over F sharp chord. These are the notes in it. It's an unusual chord. You could also call this a B minor 7 add 11 over F sharp, but a weird jazzy name does not mean you have to be advanced to be able to push down those notes. And in fact, for now, we can leave out this D. We're gonna add that in the next level. It still sounds great without it. So if we voice this chord like this, it's really easy to get back and forth with the E minor. So we've got an F sharp here. I'm doing that with my 4th finger now, and then 1st, 2nd, and 5th finger on A, B, and E. Notice in the right hand, the only thing that needs to change is for your 1st finger to just move from the G to the A. On the chords and lyrics chart, I shorthanded this chord to D over F sharp so it didn't look as messy on the page. So here is what the chord progression of the song would look like. It's a measure of E minor and a measure of the D over F sharp, just looped over and over again. And we are in 4/4 time, so each of the measures gets 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just practice going back and forth between those. And I guess level 0 difficulty would be just holding the chords like that as you sing the song. On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. It works for the chorus as well. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name, and so on. But level 1 is going to be to do quarter notes in the right hand. So just playing on every count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm using the sustain pedal with just a quick little lift every time the chord changes. Lift. If you need help with sustain pedal timing, I made a video all about that, so you can check that out. 2, 3, 4. And you could do the whole song just like this. This works for every section. You can just follow along on the chords and lyrics sheet. But if you're looking for a little bit more, we can go to level 2, where I'm gonna add a little bit more left hand rhythm, and I'm going to bring that D back as part of the bass line. And that D bass note is gonna hit for the second half of the second chord. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So this is just a little bit more accurate to what you hear on the recording. And then I am going to add this rhythm. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we need to be thinking in eighth notes, dividing the beat in half, not just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'm gonna just put an extra left hand hit on the and after 2 in every measure. We could just loop it on the E minor. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Just gives it a little bit more of a groove. And then you could even do 3, 4, hit together there. Desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. And again, you could take this and run with it for your cover, but let's check out level 3. On the recording, the acoustic guitar part, which is really the role that the right hand is playing in our arrangement, it does a lot of these upbeat, the ands in between, and 2, and 3. And furthermore, the bass on the recording, which is the role our left hand is playing, is actually pulsing on those quarter notes that we were doing with the right hand before. So to start doing that feel, we're gonna need to, once again, think in eighth notes, and it's gonna look like this. Left hand is gonna play on 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the right hand is going to play on all the ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And notice these are swung eighth notes, so it's not evenly divided. It's not 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. We're sort of thinking long, short, long to get that cool swung feel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And we could add in that D. And you could just get in a really nice groove with this. Of the journey, I was looking at all the life. But one other thing we can add here is starting halfway through that first verse, when the bass and drums first really kick in, a second guitar part comes in and adds a little bit more color to the E minor chord. And between those two guitars, what we end up hearing is an E minor 9 chord. So if it sounds good to you, we can start doing all our E minors like this: G, B, D, and F sharp. And then keeping that chord the same. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. Sounds awesome. And of course, if you like the color of that chord, but you want to stick with one of the rhythm options from the first two levels, you could just add in that harmony. Okay, for level 4, you'll need to have gotten comfortable with just this steady back and forth eighth note rhythm, because we're now gonna carve away at it to really reproduce the pattern on the acoustic guitar you hear on the record. And it'll be a 2-measure pattern like this. So the left hand's just gonna keep doing those quarter notes up to the D, if you wanna do that. But the right hand is gonna wait until beat 2 to hit, and it's gonna hit with the left hand there. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So once the left hand hits on beat 3, then you are doing the back and forth, and you're gonna continue that back and forth for the second chord. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And the ands after 1 and 2 in the second measure is where the guitar really emphasizes those. You can kind of accent them. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And even though you keep doing those upbeat hits for the rest of that measure, they can be a little bit quieter. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. Before we move to the final level, real quick, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Seriously, it really helps me out. It helps the channel grow. It helps me be able to spend more of my time making these videos for you. All right, back to the lesson. Okay, so for level 5, I'm gonna explore ways to differentiate the different sections from each other, and I'm gonna do a little bit more exploring variation in the left-hand bass line. So let's just walk our way through the piece. I mentioned that it's not until halfway through the first verse that the drums and bass come in. So right off the bat, I am not gonna be doing the pulsing on the left hand. And that moment in the song is also when those extra harmonies come in. So I'm just gonna do the simple chords I taught you at the beginning at first, but I am gonna do that upbeat rhythm in the right hand. So it's gonna sound like this, just holding the left hand bass notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. So it's 2 times through that for the intro, and then on the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. And then when you get to the lyric, the first thing I met was a fly with a buzz. That's where I'm gonna just drop in with the full pattern and the full harmony. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. So the way I'm gonna differentiate some other sections as the song goes on though is the bass on the recording does a lot of cool funky stuff. And the bass player, it feels like they're improvising. There are different things they do and there's sort of not a rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes instead of going up to the D, they go down to the B. Or sometimes they even go to this D. Sometimes they do some trickier stuff like, I'm not gonna add that to my version, but the bass is kind of all over the place, but I'm gonna use that for my version to differentiate the sections. So I'm gonna do the verse the way I just said with the D up there, but once I get to the chorus, I'm actually gonna move my second finger to that E, and then where I would go to the D, I'm gonna go down to the B, because they do that a lot. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. I think that sounds really good. Another variation that they do is sometimes it only goes to the other note on the last beat. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do that for the la 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 part. La 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 la. But you can mix and match all these. I don't know if I'll ever do the low D there. Doesn't sound great to me on piano, but the bass player definitely hits that note sometimes. Next up, I want to talk about the guitar solo section. There's some interesting stuff going on with that. Of course, you could just take it the same way you do everything else, but a couple of things. It is coming off of one of the la 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 sections, and on the last time before the guitar solo on the second chord, it just holds it. So the last la 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 section there would be la 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 la. Just hit and hold, and then the guitar solo section happens. And something really interesting happens here where the guitar just in this section actually voices more of an F sharp minor 7 chord. I think this is really optional, but it's something I noticed and I kind of like. So instead of doing that, I'm actually gonna do a C sharp. And then another thing is every other time it goes to the A bass note. So from the start of the solo, and the solo is 4 times through the progression. So there's 2, but with the A bass note, we're back to here. And on the last one, it goes to A again, but low. After 9 days, I let my horse run free. So back to the verse, returning to the way I was doing it before. The final thing to mention is how to end the song. The song ends with one of the la 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 sections, but it just repeats around and around again, and the song fades out, which is hard to do just you and piano. After going around maybe 4 times, la 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 la, I'll probably just end on the second chord like that. Just hit it, let it ring out, and then end the song there. All right, thank you for sticking with me. I'm now going to do a full playthrough of the song. I'm gonna do it all at level 5. But of course, for your version, you can pick whichever level works for you the best. You can also mix and match some ideas between the different levels to find your perfect version. One more reminder to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, click the bell so you won't miss more videos like this one. Also give it a like if you found it helpful. Okay, here's my version of A Horse with No Name. On the first part